Good.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday. I hope you're having a good start to the week. Oh my God, I hope your weekend was good. Did you stay up and watch the Super Bowl? Did you see Usher perform? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But guys, welcome to LABRISH. This is where we talk about reality TV shows, our favorite ones. And at the moment, we're talking about Love Island All Stars episode 28. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. And allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm all things sugar and shade Sade. Okay. And I'm here with
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
Come on, and it's your boy Cam, aka Topical Juice.
Yeah.
You already know the vibes, man. Very excited to spin the block and be back with the ladies, the lovely aunties. You know the vibes, man.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us, Cam. We love your takes on things. Everyone in the chat was so happy when we said we was going to have you on as well, kind of thing.
Love
so
that.
I'm sure this is going to be a good one. But guys, before we get into everything, you know what to do. You need to book that like button immediately. Please do that on all of our channels, okay? Also get involved in the conversation, get involved in the comments, and share with like-minded people as well. So yeah, this episode we had a lot going on. We had Chris leaving the villa. Actually, who's in the house, Nana? Sorry, before I even get into that.
Okay, we have Erin in the house. Hey Erin, Alicia, Jimmy, Aaliyah, and Lady Lyrics. I swear Gilda was early on. Yes, and Gilda as well.
Okay, cool. Welcome. So yes, this episode there was quite a little bit going on. We had Chris leaving the villa at the top of the show. Abacus is completely smitten with Adam, and Casey and Eve call it quits and get dumped from the island. But guys, what is your one word to sum up the episode? What one word comes to mind? Put it in the chat. Nana, where are you starting?
My one word is cringe. I was cringing the whole episode, you know. Each conversation was cringy, but Abacus and Adam, they just icked me out, and so did like Casey and Eve. And I kind of like Eve now. I like her now, but she's gone. But it was a cringe episode for me. I was cringing.
Mate, mine was thirsty, you know, mainly because of Abacus. She's so thirsty. It was just like, nah, you're starving. You're dehydrated, man.
Yes.
So, yeah, I didn't like that at all. Cam, what one word comes to your mind?
For me, I'm probably gonna go with. I mean, I would do chatty patty, but that's two words. I'll say chatty. Let's do chatty. As I said to you at the start, because I think I might have missed, or I definitely missed like the first bit of the episode. But the bit that I really locked into was when Callum just started running his mouth and that. Again, a bit chatty in that. And a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, he's a girl's girl, not a girl's girl, but like someone that he's looking out for the girls. I just think he's chatty, to be fair. There's loads of examples. I'm consistent on YouTube. I think anytime when you just start spilling people's business, it's just a bit weird to me. So yeah, he's chatty. I like Callum though. I do like him. I think Nana, I saw in your lives, I know you often call him a snake. You don't really like him too tough, but I do like Callum. But
I like Callum.
Yeah, I do like.
And I don't think he was being a chatty patty. I think he was protecting. I think he was protecting his friend and his sister, his girlfriend, his potential girlfriend's sister. That's what he was doing. He's looking out for them. That's what I think.
Don't stop chatting, man.
Loose lips, man.
What are the people saying?
Okay, Erin says thirsty. Michelle Jackson says dry. Janelle saying dry as well. I mean, we're going to be getting dry at this moment in time. This is where we are.
Mate. Claudia on Instagram is saying, nah, he was running his gums hard.
For real.
Every day.
Mate. allow him. But anyway.
I don't know how you people like Callum, you know. Although sometimes Callum goes up in my estimation. But again, this episode, dropped 500 points.
Oh, man, no, it's not. Anyway, okay. So Chris, we start with the episode that Chris, just after him being dumped, you know, Abacus, she kind of says to him, like, you know, I know we don't see eye to eye, but you have actually been amazing, you know. Josh was very upset, saying that he wants to see him on the outside. Toby was, you know, he couldn't even finish a sentence, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? He just started crying, had tears. Yeah, he was proper crying, man. That's his brethren, though.
But
that's his brethren.
Not dead. You're going to see him next week.
Yeah, come on, man. These lot really be pretending like they've never been here before. I don't understand. It's like, come on,
dude, but you can't fake the tears, though. Do you think they're squeezing the tears out?
I don't know.
There must be.
Yeah, because really bawling like that, like properly choking over words, like, come on now. I don't.
Wait, who was he crying about again? Chris,
yeah. Chris has been his homie from day one. Do you know what I mean? That's his brethren in there. So yeah, he was proper crying. Chris, you know, he was just like, you know, I love you guys all deeply. I'll see you on the outside. I think that line was shade, as in you guys are coming out soon. So he was pretty shady in that. I think, like, with the interview, I hate these interviews, I really do. So obviously, yeah, Maya and him had a conversation. I will say, production note, the lighting was amazing. Like, that lighting setting was just so good. They should always do that. Like, seriously, it was really, really good. But yeah, you know, Chris is pretending that he's not annoyed, but he was annoyed by the whole thing, really and truly. You know, they talked about Abacus and, you know, him being vulnerable with her and her throwing it back in his face. Talked about Joanna, about, you know, him being excited. He's fancied her for 4 years. They do not mention Sophie at all, which I thought was odd. What do you guys think?
I guess they skipped over that little dalliance from Abacus to Sophie, that being the blow up. I don't know why, but I still think something else took place between him and Arabella, and they're just not telling us about it, why he was so horrible to her. So it's like, it doesn't all make sense, but it's a bit crazy that he has liked Joanna for 4 years. I'm not sure what he liked about that girl.
Isn't Joanna meant to be his brethren's ex or something?
Apparently.
Right. Get you some friends like Chris, man.
Mate, that's what I'm saying. I think Chris needs support personally. Like, I actually really need support. Like, I think he's got a lot going on. He's 33. He's a 33-year-old man, and this is how he's behaved. It seems odd. It's not. This is not normal. This is not normal. I know you like Chris, Nana. I know you like him.
Yeah, I am. I'm a Chris fan.
I do like Chris, but some of his behavior, he was moaning a lot, crying over Joanna, and his hatred towards Antarctica's insane. And that's what I think. Right. It's a fair point that there probably must be some sort of beef that we didn't see, because if all it took was her calling you disingenuous or something like that for you to actually really be like, he despises that girl.
He hates her.
Yeah, it's crazy. They went from real 0 to 100 back to 100 to minus 100 real quick. So it's, mad.
Yeah, it was a lot. And you know, he still maintains that he wants to talk to Joanna on the outside and see how things go. Like, guys, like, don't you think you should watch the tapes?
If he ain't seen them by now, if he has seen the tapes and he still wants to go for her, then just give this man the #1 simple award, bro, because the guy's finished. The guy's finished.
Honestly. There was like a little funny moment where Chris and Maya hug, and he was just like, "Oh, you smell delicious," and she was just like, "Yeah, thanks, I washed." And I was just like, "This is." I love this. This is the Maya I want to see more of as well. Do you know what I mean? Because she is jokes, but it's just like they're holding it back. But that was a nice little touch. What are people saying? Anything?
Daily Dive says Chris is insane and Callum is slow.
Oh
yes, Callum is slow. That okay, I can run with that.
Callum is slow.
Debbie says he needs a therapy session. Alicia says Chris is a psycho. Oh wow. Ebenezer War says, I love Sophie, but I can't stand her voice when she's speaking with the twins. I felt like I lost brain cells.
Definitely.
No, I like Sophie and the twins. Claudia Wright is saying, why does Chris think that he and Joanna could run on the outside? She was telling people he gave her the ick. Yeah, like, it's just
doesn't know that. Nobody told him.
Well, why aren't they telling him? This is what I'm saying. Those people are not your friends. They're not your friends. Do you know what I mean? Which he kind of alluded to in that thing. It's just like, you know, they're the ones that saying that we done well together, we will be good together, but they also, you know, voted them most incompatible. So yeah, kind of annoying. But yeah, okay. So then we're back in the villa. Toby and Georgia S are just crying and sad. Georgia H joins them and they're just sad again together. Toby then says, you know, like he can go and chat to Joanna, and Georgia H, knowing what she knows and being privy to all of those conversations, is still like, yeah, definitely that's something they can continue. Like, seriously, like, stop the lies. Stop it. It's ridiculous. You have Abacus smiling like a treasure cat. This is, in my opinion, this is her episode, right? Like, everything is about her this episode, which is kind of irritating. She's, you know, smiling about Adam. You know, they have this conversation where, you know, he's like talking about how he's a wrestler and this, that, the other. And like, she's like, oh, he can wrestle me when Adam's walking by. And then Adam's just like, yeah, let's go talk about it. Adam's not hot in the face.
He ain't. I mean, I mean, not that I call men hot anyway, but like,
I can know, but like,
good looking man, I can appreciate, and he ain't good looking.
He ain't, is he? He's not.
Much, man. And I'm sorry to interrupt. The way he came, the way he started saying, "Oh yeah, I'm so emotionally intelligent," and this, that, and the other. Like, don't get me wrong, like that's a trait that I would like to say, I like to believe that I have. But the way he said it kind of came off kind of like arrogant. Like he was listing all the qualities that he has. I'm emotionally intelligent. I'm this. I'm amazing. But yeah, he weren't really doing it for me, to be honest, personally.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of Adam. I think he's given me very controlling traits, and he wants a woman to be a very particular way. And I think Abacus will play to that. I think she will for the moment.
What season was he in?
2, yeah.
Okay, that is the season I watched, but I can barely remember him. But yeah,
same. I can't remember him either. Like, I don't think he was a main character.
Yeah,
but yeah,
everyone was saying he was actually quite quiet in his season. So they don't understand why he is coming now, because he wasn't none of them are all stars, but he wasn't that memorable either. And he's not that pretty. I don't get it. He's just big.
His body, he's like he's got muscles. Do you know what I mean? So like, I think in a traditional kind of sense, he could look a bit like a bit rough and stuff. You know what I mean? Like some women like that. Basically, she's beaming. She's just so happy. They're kind of like flowing. They, do you know what I mean? Adam just like saying this could be a date. Like, I thought that was lame. Do you know what I mean? Like, how is this a date?
First cringe.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that at all. They cheers and they're talking about, oh, you have to look into my eyes, otherwise you get 7 years bad sex. And they both at the same time are saying, oh, you could never have that with me. And I was just like, oh my God. This is her. They're the same person. They're actually the same person, and I don't like it. Basically, I did, however, like her dress. That's the only thing I liked about that situation with the high split. I think that's
okay. Yes. No, she did look okay.
But yeah, she's properly excited. Okay, so it's bedtime. Toby seems to be the only one who's proper sad about Chris leaving. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he was sitting on the edge of the bed like scissor on the album. It's like he was lonely, man. Seriously, he really was. And yeah, that's about it. That happened in the nighttime. It was a really dry episode. I'm not gonna lie.
It actually was. It was.
You know what I mean? Struggle. So yeah, Abacus in the morning basically was talking about her and Adam had a nice cuddle together. Do you know what I mean? She says she feels small in his arms, which is cute, I guess. Yeah, Georgia H was just like, it's weird that Chris isn't there. Callum ends up giving a coffee to the wrong twin.
That's nuts.
Bear in mind, he's been kissing kissing one twin for time and then giving the coffee to the wrong twin. He's moving
I just don't think they really look that much alike, though. Really, when you start to see their faces, I'm like, no, you should know.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, like I used to know some twins, yeah, and like if you don't see them together, it's harder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that.
Yeah, it just becomes harder because it's like you kind of, or your brain just tricks you as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I get it if they're not together. I get it. I do get it.
Baby darling, you're correct. Callum is slow.
No,
He just is.
I don't like this narrative. No, Callum. Allow him, man. Seriously. But then Katie's even worse. He's just like, right, so I know who's who because one of them's got coffee, one of them hasn't. Do you know what I mean? So that's bad. That's really bad. Casey, man. So yeah. So in terms of the morning chat, Adam's basically saying he's gonna chat to a couple of people because it's not good for him to close himself off. He needs to have the full experience. Abacus, on the other hand, is saying like everything, the universe makes sense now. Everything makes sense. Everything is in alignment. And it does seem to me that she is more chill when she's chatting to the guys. Like, I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she seems a bit more chill there. Jess was, you know, kind of trying to deflect from her kissing with Cal. Cal, on the other hand, do you know what I mean? He was getting teased about kissing Jess and saying that they're getting on like a house on fire. Yeah, so basically you guys are saying that Callum and Jess suit, basically, because if you're saying Callum's slow, that's what you're saying. I think that's out order, but okay.
I don't think the girls are slow. I don't think the twins are slow. The girls, they might talk slow with the accent, but they're not. I don't think the girls are slow. I think they're sharper than people give them credit for sure.
I think so as well. I do.
Yes. I don't know about Eve, but Jess definitely.
They're the same.
Isn't Eve the one that dumped off Casey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like her as well.
I like Eve. We saw more personality. She weren't having it. She weren't having a bar. Yeah, there's just not much happening. Georgia S and Georgia H decide to cook them in a breakfast, and this is like a special breakfast because Toby is down in the dumps because Chris has left. They're talking about they want to chef it up. They're like housewives, like, okay, cool. Georgia H does say though, she does say like, oh, Toby needs so much support at the moment, do you know what I mean? And he's gonna get it from Anton because Anton's a good egg. He's such a good. And I'm just like, should he be getting it from Georgia S? But, okay.
I don't believe her, you know. I still don't believe Georgia H.
You don't?
Really trying to like Anton, but I'm not believing it. I'm not convinced by their relationship. She's just going along with it to get to the end, but that ain't her man.
Yeah,
she literally threw him under the bus the other day. She said, it was all his idea. It wasn't my idea. Set up shit.
And he forgave her though. This is what I'm saying. He's Shaq's cousin, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the maddest thing is, Shaq and Tanya are still together now, isn't it?
No, they are. They really are. So you never know, innit? You never know. Seriously. Abyss on Instagram is saying Georgia H took over the idea. She really did. She really did.
True. Because that was Georgia S's idea. Yeah, she touched on it. Sonia Barley is saying, I've never seen a full English breakfast being cooked on Love Island. That's so true, but they never cook. Like really, really cooking.
That's true, actually. Yeah, they only have like snacky type things.
Yeah, it's because anytime they really eat, they're not actually eating. They're eating off camera. They'll eat with the producers and whatnot, and this that. Like even though we see them in the villa alone, they're so far from alone. It's crazy. There's so many different cast producers and this and that person. So yeah, they probably get it chefed up and eat it off camera and have little nibbles and bits when they're filming. It's crazy.
Yeah, they have because remember they have lunchtime. Who was telling us? One of the girls we interviewed, I'm pretty sure they were saying that they have lunchtime and they have to sit in certain groups sometimes as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And like some of the issues, especially in Olivia's, most of the issues with like Tanyelle and stuff happened at lunchtime. So it was off their regular filming kind of thing. So yeah, I do remember that actually.
Yeah, that was in. She was good. She gave us some good insight.
She did.
And how they stop them when they're and be like,
yeah. If there's no cameras rolling, they'll either back out the camera quick or they'll be like, no, hold that thought. That makes it less authentic then, doesn't it? It's kind of annoying.
It does. Makes it thingy. Adam and Jess have a convo. My only note is the blue look good on their skin. That's it. Like it was just such a
That's how dead this episode was.
Serious. I was just like, yeah, I want a bikini in that color. I think that would look great. You know what I mean? Serious. Cal and Josh basically were just looking at the Jess and Adam having that conversation. Callum does not look fussed at all. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not intimidated by Adam. However, I think that Josh is. Like I just get this sense that Josh cares about Adam and if he's gonna take Sophie or something. Like, do you know what I mean? I think he's insecure about it.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
He could be Sophie's type though.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That's her type. All the people she's connected or matched with has definitely been her type for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Scale, yeah, for sure.
So Casey, Tom, and Callum, they have a bit of a convo, and Casey basically just announces like, look, it's been 3 or 4 days with Eve. I don't really have a bad word to say about the girl, but I don't think I found a spark. Yeah. He doesn't say yet. He said, I don't think I found a spark. Yeah. Because I went back and watched it again just to make sure. And that's what he said. And he said he doesn't want to continue with her because he doesn't want to leave and like, you know, like hurt her feelings. And do you know what I mean? I'm just like, hold on a second. First of all,
waffle, man.
Yeah, is she even on you like this? Because I don't, the way he was talking in that conversation was that she loves him. Like she's giving all the signs and everything. She might just be being friendly. I just don't understand. Like,
but that is Casey though. Casey always has to be like he is the man in charge. I think he's feeling like maybe she doesn't quite like me, and so I'm get in there first before she says anything. He's that type of a dude. Very childish. Like.
He is. He's a lot more of like a F-boy than I ever thought he was ever gonna be. Like when you see someone like that, yeah, he's a good-looking lad or whatever. He's kind of short and that, but like I didn't think. I thought he might just. He looks a bit like a good youth, but he actually goes one after the other, girl after girl after girl, and then he'll like show some interest, might kiss him. And then next day he's like, nah, he's off it. He can't really be bothered no more. He starts disengaging. He does that over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't surprised when I heard what he said about the twins, but at the same time, I'm thinking, is there anyone here for you? Is it? I don't know. I
don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't know what he likes from his appearances in Love Island. What do you? I don't know. I have no idea what you like, bro. You just like boom. That's it. Like you just want to like.
You like some breathing.
That's it. Like you don't have a type at all. Yeah, and he, you know, but he seems to say that he's on a journey for a girlfriend. Like I just don't believe him.
Bollocks, man. It's bollocks. Yeah. It's bollocks.
I don't get it. They have a text.
Casey was in love with Lana. With Lana. Lana.
Oh, that was with Ron.
Oh, that was with Ron.
Yes, you think?
Oh, that dopey girl with Ron. Yeah, the blonde one. I can't even remember that narrative of him. And
no,
they did because that was her test, wasn't it? Her test was Casey.
Oh,
so she was with Ron, and then he came in, and Ron was treating her badly. Then she went with Casey, but then she chose Ron again. Yeah.
Okay.
It spun back to Ron though in the end, I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ron, Captain, like pirate Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to see what's he up to these days.
I know. I went on his page. He's just doing appearances and stuff. He would have been good coming in, you know, because
he would have been.
Yeah, but is he single though?
He looks single on the page. She weren't on it, but you never know because Ty don't really post Ella that much either. So.
No, but he's always in her comments though.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Maybe I should have gone on Talana's and seen if I saw them together.
Yeah. I love that. The guys, they always just like, yeah, I'm over this shit. Every minute your face is on my feed, like he's over it. So yeah, Adam spoke to Jess, but I can't lie, I missed the conversation, but I bet it wasn't interesting. Nothing. I thought so. So they get a text, they have a pink party sponsored by eBay. I'm just like, why? Like I just don't get it. It seems like it was a Barbie tie-in. They like played the Barbie song, the Lizzo's Barbie song as well. So it's like Barbie being released to somewhere or something like that. I was just like, this seems like it's part of promo some sort of way, but yeah, I don't know. while they're getting ready, Abacus is like, you know what? I feel complete, girls. And Georgia H just brought her back to reality and just like, he literally got here yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Relax.
seriously, like, relax in it. Sophie's screaming with laughter at this point. They do these dance breaks where they're dancing in slow motion. And I don't know what, like, it's so bad. It's really, really bad. I just don't like it. Okay, so we see Adam and Abacus on the terrace. Abacus is like, go on, talk to me. She's literally beaming. He's like, I am talking to you. Like, bro, like, you're so hungry.
It was so cringy. Oh,
yeah, that whole chat was dead. That chat was she's too cringy. He's kind of dead. Like, there was nothing really going on there. She's so desperate, though, man. She really is. But the thing is, I don't think she's desperate for a man. I think she's just desperate for Willie, man. That's literally what it is. She's desperate. She's
I think both. I think both. Like, seriously, I think she's trying to.
So
go on, so
no, I think no, it is both. But like, do you think when she's going for the man them that are like Toby and Chris, who they're a lot younger than her and whatever? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love older
Chris.
and whatnot.
Chris and her are the same age.
Chris, Toby and Tom. Sorry, Tom. Yeah.
Tom.
Like, do you think she's going for something serious with a man like that, or she's trying to enjoy a little toy, a little toy boy? Why not?
No, but I think she would, if they were on it, she would be on it. Like, I think she's one of them. Like, I think she would have them on her roster. Like, I think it's that type of thing. But she wants, like, those type of guys, she wants them to be obsessed with her. That's what she wants. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think Chris, she saw more as an equal, to be honest. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, we can have something together. But yeah, she rubbed him up the wrong way, boy.
I don't know what she did to him, but he wants to terminate that girl.
Exactly. I need to hear the whole story.
Honestly,
that literally is what happened. Then yes, everybody that is saying Chris needs therapy, he absolutely
because he's so too soft.
This whole scene is cringy. Even the thought of it, like I was watching it through, like oh no,
serious.
Oh no, I just don't like that flirty dead chat.
But it's dead chat. It's dead. That's exactly. It's like when it's flirty and it's like, and it's bouncing off each other and it's like, oh, there's electric here. But that was flirty dead chat.
Yeah.
And there was a period where they should have kissed about 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
Right.
They waited to the last minute. They're kind of silent now, looking at each other. I'm like, bro, you ain't no expert. You ain't used to this.
She was too giddy as well, and I think that was making me cringe. Okay, she is allowed to be happy, of course. I don't like her, but she can be happy. But it just seemed like, oh, and then when she was just like, oh, that's my best terrace kiss, like, really? Like, do you need to say that now? Like,
why you gotta say that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was just like, don't like you, man. And she was so concerned about the people downstairs watching her as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, she feels like she's the star of the show at this point. It really, really felt like her episode.
That A-list life, innit? She's been chilling with too many A-list celebrities now. She's too big for us.
Yeah. Bro, I think she got a reality check when Chris done what you done. But
when Wes came in. When
Wes came in.
Humbling. I'll be so pissed. You're coming to perform as the international superstar, and I'm still in the house.
Crazy.
That's humbling, man.
It is humbling. I pray that never happens to me. I pray that never had a situation. I'll go home. That's the thing. I can't even. I'll go home. That's crazy. So Sophie and Callum have a chat, and Callum.
Snake. It's a snake.
No, Callum it was unprovoked. Yes, it was unprovoked. But he relayed the conversation he had with Casey earlier, right? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like he was trying to be respectful. He was just like, he wasn't trying to say it word for word. He was like, maybe you should just check if they're on the same page, because Casey has a few doubts. Like, you know what I mean?
I love how you're trying to sell.
You're trying. There's no conviction in your voice as well. There's no conviction. Deep down. The thing is, I do like Callum. I really, really do. For me, I think the best piece of advice he could have given, or in that moment, if he really had this burning desire to want to be a chatty patty, is just talk to Casey. Just say, you know what? Following the conversation that you actually had, I think it's probably respectful that you talk to the girls, you speak to Eve and let her know what's good, because at least that way from a public's point of view, we see him giving advice to you see him giving advice to Casey rather than bypassing Casey and taking it upon himself to then get himself into some mix up. Because then immediately you see the repercussion of that is that it's Chinese whispers immediately. So Eve was adamant that he said that he can't see a future with her, or something like that, wasn't it? So and instantly, I never actually watched it back, but he didn't say that, did he? He just said about the spark.
Didn't say. What did he say?
He did say, I can't see it working with her
on the outside. He did say that. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, this is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes when they have arguments, they lose the argument, not because they're not right, it's because they don't have the skills to actually argue.
Yeah.
We got caught up in the, I didn't say that. Not like, well, what did you mean? What did you say and what did it mean? Like, do you know what I mean? That would have been a better way to kind of come at that. So, like, you know, he was just better skilled in to win the argument. That's all. But the meaning, he didn't want to see the figure, and Callum knew that. That's why he had to try and clarify at the end, and he mentioned the outside at the end before he left, right? Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I think Callum did the right. I do think Callum did the right thing. I know people are not used to men being chatty patties like this. Like,
I love how they are. The men are chatty. The men chat.
They are, but like they don't get respect for it, right? Do you know what I mean? But like, if you're looking at it as like friends, if he's more friends with Sophie than he is with Casey, then what's the problem? Do you know what I mean? I'm looking out for your people. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, because me. If I'm Eve, I want to know. Tell me. Like,
you want to know from Casey. personally, like, because the way I see it.
From Casey, but Casey's been a fuckboy. He hasn't said anything all day. It's evening. You still haven't said anything.
I think Callum categorically ended their relationship. That's it. He literally ended their relationship based on what he said. I'm like, rah. Like, it's just a bit bad. I don't know.
Who's slow now, motherfucker?
You can't go away from that. That is snake behavior. He actually did. He went back and ended their union. Like, if they could have been lip-synced still that night.
He would have been lying. He would have been playing her along.
No, it's not a bad thing that the relationship ended. I'm happy Eve got out of it. It's not a bad thing at all. But it's just the fact that my man's actions was literally the direct cause of it, and
Okay.
And Sophie's, to be fair. But Sophie gets a pass, right? Because that's
a proper brethren for real friend. So I get it. They needed to give Sophie a scene though, innit? Because we ain't Sophie. Sophie didn't even make the dancing montage.
This is what I'm saying, and I think it's so out of order. She didn't. Was she? No, she didn't really. She didn't make the
dancing montage. I'm telling you, I've been watching. Like, I'm always trying to spot a black.
She ain't got no rhythm. That's why I reckon she's one of the few that don't got no rhythm.
And Toby both, man. It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. They need to do better.
No scenes. Like, if they didn't have that chatty patty scene, we wouldn't have seen Sophie.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually out of order. It's out of order what they're doing to her, poor girl.
It was.
That's it. Because Callum, sorry, I forgot. Because Callum actually said it to Sophie first, didn't it? And then Sophie immediately relayed the information.
Yeah, but she told Callum that she was going to do that. She was just like, "Yeah, I'm going to tell her." So she got the heads up. Like, it wasn't like.
Callum knew what she was going to do. Callum knew. Of course.
She has to. But I think Eve handled herself well. Do you know what I mean? Like, she really did. She had some fire in her belly, and she was just like, well, if that's what he's on, it's dead. Like, do you know what I mean? So she went into that conversation knowing that it's dead. Like, do you know what I mean? She weren't fighting for nothing. She was trying to be respectful, but Katie weren't having it. And the thing is, it's just like, if he would have more respect if he was honest. He wasn't honest. Do you know what I mean? So like, semantics. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you did lie about the yet part. You didn't say that. Do you know what I mean? You lied about that.
That's where Eve messed up, because whether he said, I don't see a spark yet, or I don't see a future. The fact that you said you don't see a spark, period, at all, that's enough. That's your so Eve should just focus on the fact, okay, cool, you don't have a spark, cool, let's wrap it up then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As you say, semantics, that it says all you need to know. If you don't have a spark by now, then it's not going to come. Sparks don't come later down the line, in my opinion. The reason why what makes a spark is that it sparks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instant, man. Seriously. But yeah, it was very muggy, and I'm glad that she told him. So, do you know what I mean? Like, Katie didn't really have a leg to stand on, to be honest. But yeah, her calling Callum up as well, I thought was brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's like, right. So, because Casey was trying to say, oh, you should have actually gone to Callum. Sorry, what? I'm talking to you, bruv. I've heard this piece of information right now. I'm talking to you. You're talking about I should go to Callum. Are you all right? All right, Callum, come.
Callum, yeah, he got off too lightly though, because I was thinking, here he is, chatty patty, like someone's gonna get onto him. But obviously, Callum's come up there now. He's awkward. He's obviously said, again, it's semantics, because Casey was like, oh, did I say this? And he just basically said no, because he's just looking to get out. He's just looking to get out there. He's just trying to avoid any responsibility for his part in the whole antics. And then he walked out. I thought he was going to get a bit more of a grilling from either Casey or someone, but he didn't. He just got up. He just got up there and left pretty much. But I like the fact Eve just summoned him real quick, just said, come up here.
And now you can go. She was like, no, you can leave now.
Yeah,
bounce.
And you see how serious he did all of that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel like Callum, man. Callum's actually an idiot.
He's what?
He's an idiot. Look how he's up.
I like him still.
I like him, man.
No.
So wait, hold up real quick. Yeah. So what? When with the whole remind me, Nana, because obviously I've seen your videos anyway. I watch your videos anyway. But what was your thoughts on Callum and Georgia? Because Georgia was messing him around and this, that, and the other. Because Callum looks good in that saga, I'd say. He came
only when he finally stood up to her properly.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I agree with that.
3 days of actually being a man and really stepping into his balls for 3 days. Before then, Georgia was running amok, and he kept talking like, "Oh, it's me and you," like, no. And I didn't like him from then. I can't come back fully to support Callum. I know everybody likes him like how they like Scott, but look at Scott, like they're prime Egypts, and
I didn't like Scott
like them for some reason. I don't know.
I think he's different, but yeah, I just like Callum's. You know what? He's just trying to live his life as unproblematically as possible. That's what he's trying to do. Do you know what I mean? Yes, he is. No, he's trying to look out for his friends, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Seriously, I'd want to know. Sorry, just to say, or you're gonna go home like Chris, like an idiot, thinking a girl on the outside still likes you. No, taking the piss.
I mean, ultimately, it proves where his loyalties lie. He don't care about Casey that much. He prefers the girls. So yeah, it's as simple as that, really.
That's all. For real, actually. I did think Casey. No, actually, Callum. They're a part of the same crew, but Casey isn't necessarily Callum's brethren.
Yeah. Casey's dogs with Fruity Will and Tom and all them man. They're the trio. Fruit salad trio.
Yeah. Will.
Fruity Will.
But this makes me question Tom, because I'm like, if Casey's your bestie, yeah. Jesus Christ, Tom. Do you know what I mean? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this mature act. I don't believe you for a second. Like, talking about he's a good lad. He should cause nothing but havoc unnecessarily. It's good lad. Get out of here. Yes, guys, as Cam had said also, and a couple of other people, make sure you book the like button, please. It is so helpful to us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, to help us grow and everything like that. So make sure you do that now, please. We appreciate it. So yeah, someone said that, I can't even remember who said it, but someone said that Ebenezer said only Tyler was more chatty than Callum. What do you reckon?
Wait, when was Tyler chatty? He got dumped off so long ago. I can't even remember.
It's true, you know. It's true. Didn't he? Was it? I
don't remember Tyler doing anything. What did Tyler do?
I can't remember. I can't really remember.
Their relationship with Hannah.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Actually, Cam, what did you think? Did you believe that at all in any way, shape, or form?
What, the relationship? Nah. It as in all that was what do you call it? What's the word? Not logistics, but
convenience.
What? Say it again.
Convenience.
Kind of convenience. I mean, ultimately, he had no interest of getting back with Kaz. That's a fact. So then he was then left with Hannah. She had not been moved to once in that villa before he came into. That's why she got friend zoned and family zoned all the people. And then that's why she thought he had big dick energy, because he just approached her. I don't think he really demonstrated big dick energy. I think he was just the first and only person to give her some sort of flirtiness, some sort of chemistry, and then as you saw a few days down the line, there was no spark there, so it ended up fizzling out. So there was nothing there. That was just convenience for a plot, and that's about it. And they're both just a thing of the past now. And I even forgot about Hannah and Tyler until people even forget all about them still.
Honestly,
what did you think that was real?
No.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah. Definitely production. I actually feel like he was paid to do it.
I think it's an insult. Honestly, it's an insult to us. It's an insult to Kaz. Like, are they actually? They think we're idiots.
Yeah,
like
surely.
Honestly, it was out of order.
It's not a good look, man.
Order. Okay, so they get a text. Josh stays getting texts. You know, why is Josh always getting texts? It's actually annoying. Like, is he the only person that can read or something? That's just
a little bit
do you know what I mean? And all the islanders have to gather around the fire pit. We're having another dumping. Obviously, the public have voted for their favorite couples, and then we have Soph and Josh, Eve and Casey, and Georgia S and Toby in the bottom 3. Did you think this was going to happen?
Oh, yeah. Cam, what's your predictions? Did you get the final 3?
I didn't do a video on Friday, so I never actually made a public prediction. But I assumed it was going to be Casey. I assumed it was going to be Casey and Eve, and I assumed it was going to be Georgia. Just because I think Georgia's got a reality check that the only reason she was not vulnerable is because she was with Callum, who's more popular. But I don't think, I didn't think she'd be too unpopular to get dumped off. So it made sense when I saw, ultimately when I saw the final 3, I did think Casey would probably be the one. I think Sophie, Josh, Georgia, and Toby have a bit more of a following, a bit more of a bit more of a foundation, a bit more support. Eve's pretty new. Casey, what's he really doing here? So yeah, it made sense. But I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Even though I want to see Georgia get dumped off as well at the same time. So
yeah, same. She needs to go.
I thought it was going to be a 2-pronged attack as well. I did think that it was going to be Georgia H and Anton in the final 3. I thought Sophie and Josh were more popular actually.
Well, they don't get airtime. Their love story hasn't been on screen. Not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like they got together, they flirt a bit. That's it. Like, do you know what I mean? Where's their date? Where's their hideaway? Where's Josh doing like nice little things? Like look at Anton doing a little picnic, and they get the hideaway. They're taking the piss. Yeah, they're actually taking the piss. Like, they need more airtime, and I think they're fun together. Do you know what I mean? So they're really suppressing that.
More. But that was a shame. But yeah, I thought 2 sets were gonna go. They can sack off loads of people now.
They really can.
Yeah, they can.
They can cut it by half.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, they can wrap up the season now if they want.
Well, it's last week. Last week. Honestly, everyone's saying, who the hell is voting for Georgia and Anton? Scotland is voting for Anton. Trust me.
Scotland.
Yeah,
they're voting for him, man. Seriously, people like him. We're not gonna. This is not the last time we're gonna see them. They're gonna be integrated into our lives. Honestly, on daytime TV,
they could make the final. You know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, definitely. And also, Georgia H has shown that she can take direction. So they're just like, babe, we want you to be with Anton. Everything's pointing this way, and she's just followed the signs with her crystals.
Right, that's crystals. I reckon Casey's granddad popped up to her and said, "Yeah, just go with Anton, and you can win this." Oh, nuts.
Probably did. She probably believes that. That's the thing. So obviously Eve and Casey go. Definitely like a horrible way to end. They couldn't even be close to each other. It was so horrible. I can't lie, Abacus looked like she did not give a shit. I don't know if you saw her face, but she was just like, this is almost like an inconvenience to my evening. So bad. They done an exit interview again, very, very dry. That's how you know it's a dry episode. If there's 2 exit interviews, like bloody hell. My only takeaways from this is that Casey is a certified fuckboy, and unfortunately Eve saying that, you know, when Maya asked her, what are you going to do next, she was just like, just wait for Jess.
You're a big, you know what, that's funny though, because it got me thinking, like, you're a big woman, you know, but then it got me thinking, I'm not a twin, innit? Like, I'm not a twin, so I don't know how close twins must be or whatever, but I'm saying, I'm thinking, right, like, just chill, just calm. She'll be there.
That level of codependency must be intense.
For real, for real.
It's
Well,
a bit
yeah.
nuts though, isn't it? Like you literally that's all you could say on exit. I'm waiting for my sister.
Yeah, it went. She's not beating the charges.
It's just funny that they actually have to. They even came in together. They don't exist as individuals. There has to be like a.
They live together. Like they do everything together.
I was thinking, wow.
Yeah.
So they must hear like they're really intimate. So they must hear like the other one dating and having sex with that other, like all these things.
Oh,
mate. It's cringe. It's cringe. Even when Casey was just like, oh, you know, repeating the whole thing, like who can say they kissed twins on one night? It's like, this is not what you think it is. It's not. It's gross.
It's not that thing, man. It's not that thing.
Seriously. So we see a clip for tomorrow night. Josh gets the text again, and it's a heart rate challenge.
It's the heart rate challenge. Yeah.
We've got to see what happens. What are people saying in the chat? Let me see if thingy's out as well first.
It's first look going. The Daily Dio says Anton has a simp vote. And GH has the witch vote. Even the witches are supporting Jordan.
Not the witch.
Erin says, "Can we talk about Casey kissing Tom?"
Yeah, wait. When did that happen?
When did that happen?
Casey kissed Tom.
Oh no!
I can imagine it though.
No, but exactly. I mean, they share baths together and shit. They're on all that, man. That's what their man do. Like
they do what?
Like
they do what? They share baths. Okay.
Do you remember they even got in a bath together on their own season? Do you remember? Literally last season.
They got in a bath together. Yeah, that stuff is gross. Oh yeah, no, everyone's saying when he left, when he was saying goodbye, he gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Okay, I mean, it's the kiss on the cheek. Okay, cool.
No, I mean, to be fair, I see men do that in football pitches.
Yeah,
it's not that deep, but if it was like, I thought it was like a full-on
snog. That's what you saw. I was just like, what's going on? Like, I thought you're changing the script. You're changing the script.
When he was saying goodbye, he gave him a kiss on the cheek. He grabbed his face.
Okay.
That's like minor for them, man. I'm telling you, that's like child's play. They do that shit daily. That's normal for them.
I mean, it happens. It's not a big deal. I'm still looking for first look. So if there's any more.
Oh yeah, first look. I ain't even seen it yet. So yeah, is it drop? What time does it drop?
Usually around this time, but honestly, to be fair, we've been more on time than we ever have been today. So.
Happy fucking days.
How has your video been going though? I watched it. Like what we call this? I guess it's like an assessment piece on the diversity of Love Island.
Oh, the black one, yeah. It's doing pretty well. I mean, I remember doing a video about Love Island and Blackness a couple years ago when my algorithm was a lot more in my favor, and that performed really well, that one. But I thought I'd spin the block and do another video on kind of the black experience following the All-Star, the fact that it's not really that diverse. I mean, if I'm being honest, I as I said in the video, like, I don't care. I would rather see an all-white cast and enjoy that. I don't care. Like, we're in England, whatever. I see an all-white cast. I'd rather see an all-white cast and see their stories and their love interest, rather than you bring in one black person for the quota or one Asian person for the quota, and then you mug that person off. You know what I'm saying, you're not bringing people in for that person. I don't care if it's all white, whatever. But if you're gonna bring in diversity, let's make sure that it's actually fair. Because the reality is, if you bring a beautiful black woman in who is clearly objectively beautiful, the society and the way, you know, women are especially black women, are viewed in society with black women's features, etc., etc. It's not held in the same esteem as European features. So, and that's been reflected in the show from as long as it's been going on. And that's why I said in the video that last season was so good, because it was celebrating a lot Black British culture a lot more. You know, we had the Ellas, we had the Tyreeks, we had Whitney, we had Catherine, we had all these people come through. That wannabe Dammy guy. Who was with Catherine? What was my man called? The Irish dude. What was his name?
Ellum.
Ellum. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it wasn't Ellum. It was the Ellum was the other guy. He was the guy from like London, the guy from Ireland who was literally friends with Dammy.
You mean Martin?
Martin, is it Martin? Yeah,
That was the other. That was the other season.
Shaq's season.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, it was Martin Shaq season. Because
yeah.
he was a Tanya, in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. But either way, there was loads of black people. Girls were wearing bonnets. Man, them were wearing do rags. It was just loads of cultural references, and it was lit. And they've taken so many steps backwards with this season. Me personally, as I said, I'd much rather see an all white cast and just enjoy it for what it is, rather than you just mug us off live on television. You feel me? But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's probably spot on, because there is a level of why they keep on mugging off the black population and making us go on Twitter and be enraged. Obviously, that's engagement. But we know this play now, so do something else. And season 10 felt like they were doing something else. But the backlash from the Facebook mums, they just went back to the old formula. It was like they were complaining like this is too black.
Yeah.
No, that's the way of the world as it presents itself at this moment. It's like they make a back on it.
But this is the thing, it's not good now. Do you know what I mean? Because I hear what you're saying, like, okay, yeah, just watch an all-white one. Tried that. It was shit. It was terrible. It was bad. It was absolutely bad. And now we're kind of, this is the closest we've got in a long while. It's really bad. Like, it's dry. Like, they have to force these dead storylines. There's no kind of real connections. Like, it's, nah, man, this ain't it.
I think with All-Star, I think they need to one and done this. By the way, I don't think there's any longevity in this one. Like we're bringing these old people back. It's pointless, because you couldn't even do something like Casa Amor. Like you can't do things like that. So it just doesn't. It's not. Yeah, I think this is just they tried it. Wrap it up now.
But do you think they could have done Casa Amor though? They just chose not to. I don't get why they didn't do it.
Do you think? I don't know. With the All Stars, I think I did predict quite early that they wouldn't do it, just because I just thought. I don't know. The excitement of All Stars is that basically. Do you think? Can you see someone coming back for All Stars and only having a cameo, basically, of be it because they view themselves as All Stars, they view themselves as celebrities.
Yeah, but some of them have had that.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean?
You know, the All Star of the Casa Amor people, like the ones.
Oh yeah, they could have done.
That would have been better. So Joanna could have come in from then. Do you know what I mean? That would make sense. Like,
that's a fair point.
Actually makes sense. She weren't main cast.
Tings,
you know,
could have come in.
Tyler could have come in as well from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a few people.
Oh, well, actually, was Tyler? No, Tyler was
had Medi come back.
Medi.
the other Medi, the black Medi.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Whitney's Medi. That guy.
No, not that guy.
Yeah, but you know what it is that even if they did a Casa Amor, they'd all come back with the new people because they ain't got no strong connections in there anyways. That's like.
Yeah, but then we get more in the house, then you get more. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just.
Yeah. I think it's budget though.
It's so budget. They don't have no money. They don't have any money.
Nothing cool in the hideaway. Nothing exciting in there. No fun toys. Just boring.
Just really, really boring, man. My gosh, I'm still looking for this. It's not. Does anyone know if it's anyone in the chat? Do you know First Look is out? And I'm just not seeing it, but I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm seeing people talking about Whitney's got
a gym brand, I think, or something.
Yeah,
like
gym. Is it Gymshark? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
It might be Gymshark. Yeah.
Oh, so it means she's been sponsored by Gymshark or something, yeah?
I think so. I think she got her life because I think that I don't want to spoil it. I think I know.
Yeah.
So, no, I think I know when the shots were taken. Because it was last year. Let me accept cookies, man.
Oh shit! People are saying that Tom moved. I know it's a bit late now, but Tom moved his face and there's a minor lip action. God damn.
Oh, serious?
That wouldn't surprise me, man.
It really wouldn't. Let me try. Let me check. Instagram. Yeah,
I'll check Twitter real quick.
They should make an All-Star Games or reserve All-Stars for small fan faves that didn't get a chance.
Yeah,
they could make it international for All-Stars. If they had done it like the games and threw in a few Americans, few Australians, I think that would have been a better show.
Yeah, definitely. I think we were so spoiled with Love Island games. Like, we didn't even know what we was getting. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was so freaking good. So like, to come for this to be the next thing, it's so disappointing. Do you know what I mean? And for it to be like fully British as well, like it's like on a global scale, like you're rubbish, like seriously,
definitely bottom barrel still. Bottom barrel.
And it's just like you're playing to an audience that's not even going to be, I don't know, like who cares? I can't see anything about Whitney. Are you guys lying? Send me a link.
Yeah, Janelle, I agree with Janelle. That's my problem as well with this Love Island, is that I said this on my episode 1 review. I said, what is this, Love Island or X on the Beach? Yeah, they all seem to know each other, and that's why in this Love Island community, they all go to the same events. And people from season 1 would then link up with people from season 8, whatever. Like they're all just it's all incestuous a little bit, to be honest.
But way too much. The level of, oh, do you have history with this person? Yeah, I dated them, then I dated this one. It was just like, oh, come on, guys.
Yeah. And the reality is they just slept with each other. That's all it was. It wasn't that serious going on there. Like,
About that's my ex.
That's my we go way back.
That's
Abacus's speciality, isn't it?
For real. And Georgia
H. Yeah.
In fact, both Georgias, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. True. Yeah. We've got deep history.
Deep history. I mean, Arabietta's flipping history coincides with a couple man, her boyfriend, and all sorts of
history. I'm not even, the thing is, that's what my thing is, like, if that's you, like, own it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like Georgia S, she don't want to own anything. As far as she's concerned, she's an innocent, and that she was in love every single time. Like, no, babe, no, it's just not. It's not thingy. Okay, Alicia, I'm looking for Whitney Gymshark. That's what I did, but I'm gonna do it again.
I think the first look, I swear, in my experience, I always see the first look at like 2-3 p.m. But is it a bit before
that's usually around 1 something.
1, yeah.
1, is it?
Like it comes out.
That's what I just.
Ebenezer says if they want to do an all-white one, they should bring unhinged people like the ones in season 1 and 2, and give them limited booze. Yeah.
But do you remember them times where they could drink? They were smoking.
Oh,
I don't get wrong. I don't smoke, but it was just like all the best chats and all the beef was at the smoking area. And classic. I might have to rewatch some old seasons just to get the
honestly. What did I watch? I watched a bit of when Katie was in it. Unhinged, man.
Yeah, she was. Her and Scott had bare pass off, bare drama.
Yeah, screaming the place down. Like seriously, like flinging herself.
Nuts.
But they used to get into it.
Yeah, they can't do that anymore. I still think they could probably give them a little bit more alcohol though.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, a little bit. Like they need something.
It's all PR now. It's all just business and money, and you know, like you see adverts on the TV that they filmed while they're in the villa, for example. So they they do a lot of things when they're out there. They do a lot of marketing and business opportunities, and it's like, damn, where's the real drama? You know, the beef, the pass up.
Yeah, definitely.
53 says, "Bad as UK isn't doing it for me, honestly."
I
haven't watched more. Have you watched more of it? No.
I haven't seen the latest episode. I watched the 3rd episode. Yes.
Serious?
Yeah, on the moody one. I'm not paying her.
Yeah. See,
I'm sorry, because that's your brethren.
Because because I even said to her, I reacted to the 1st episode, but I wanted to react to more. But I'm not paying her. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
But I spoke to her that day though, because the only reason it is actually there's a paywall behind it is because the content. Yeah, there's fights in every episode. Just Love Island. Sorry, YouTube won't. You can't show fights and shit on YouTube in it. They'll just demonetize that real quick. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, I ain't seen it for a while though. Lani, shout out Lani, man.
She's probably busy. She's getting paid. What do you mean?
Shopping, man, doing her thing. And the thing is, even though Bad as UK is obviously ratchet, it would be great to see. It would be great for an all-black production, an all-black cast, an all-black something. That would be incredible. But obviously, we have to bridge it. You know, we have to get the hoodlums out of the way first, and then we'll get a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I rate the fact that she's producer.
Facts.
That's the thing. Like, I'm here for that for sure. Like, I think there's something in ownership. I know. Nana, go on, speak your
Here's for none of it.
Huh?
I
She's
give
here
her
for none of
0
it.
props.
Zero props for doing all that. No way.
0. I mean,
I don't see no one else doing it, to be fair.
There isn't, but it's not needed in the UK, really. I would love a Black Love Island. That's
Yeah, Black Love.
Yes, yeah. Honestly, I have an idea. Anyway, I have an idea. I think it's actually feasible. And I was talking to my friend that used to work at YouTube and just sounding out. She was giving me some tips. It's just like there might be something here.
Yeah,
there might be.
Sorry, there has to
Seriously.
be.
Yeah.
Has to be some legs there.
Man. There isn't anything. We was talking about, because obviously I was on a reality show. Well, reality. I was on a dating show when I was younger, when I was like a late teen, and like there still isn't anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Like there just isn't. Like there's nothing. Like it was called Street Mate. So they go. I was
about to ask, but I didn't know if you wanted to share it publicly or wait for me to.
No, it's like, you probably won't find it anyway. Street Mate, but it was with Davina McCall, which ties into the Whitney thing, because that day. I think Davina McCall was part of the campaign at one point with Whitney's thing. That's I just remembered. But yeah, but there's nothing. So you went out into the street, you find someone, you go on a date, and then you meet up a week later and just say like how you felt about it. And it was like very early kind of like going into that reality realm. You know what I mean? But there's nothing like that. And it's a very simple concept. Do you know what I mean? Like very low production as well, kind of thing.
Surprising that nobody hasn't brought that back. Like you'd think Channel 4 would probably have a Street Mate again, because that was
you would think
easy TV. Interesting.
But, and it's not like, you know, sometimes you look back on television like that long ago and it's like cringe, but it's not offensive. It's not like offensive. It can still stand today, do you know what I mean, and be okay. Like, you know, a lot of these TV shows, like, you know, talking about fatties and stuff.
Old TV is the best, man. When when society was less insecure, PC, you didn't have to be PC, you could just be yourself. Like Little Britain, for example, will never get made now. Catherine Tate never get made now.
I think Little Britain might get made again, though. Weren't they talking about it recently? I swear they were talking.
If they do, it's going to be one washed. It's going to be some PC version where they dumb down the jokes. Nah, dude, if you want to do blackface again, do it. I found it funny, like. But you know, like if it's the same people do this, like it's hilarious.
Like, Selector, we're never going to get that.
Oh
again.
No!
Yeah, no.
I love watching that, and Craig David character was my favorite.
You know what? Yeah, I can't lie. I do remember at the time not being offended. It was only afterwards. I'm just like, hold on a second. Like, it's like it's clicking. Like, nah, this is out of water. It's so bad. It's so bad.
My like journey's been obviously taking dark. I mean, my humor's always been dark, but I never took offense to anything. And when I got a bit more like militarized into my kind of teenage years, early 20s, then I took offense to a lot of things. And now I've gone the complete opposite way again. I've kind of gone back. I've now educated myself on a lot of things, and now I've gone back. It's not like I'm now ruder to people or ignorant. I'm just I like dark humor. If we can either laugh at everything or nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd be a hypocrite if I laughed at a 9/11 joke or a disabled joke, and then I drew the line at race. Nah, man. Given the right context, like let's all laugh. Let's laugh at everything. It's funny. I like that humor anyway. It's funny.
There ain't too many people that agree with that stance anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Like
I get shut down all the time.
Yeah, man, that's why I would never blow
I like dark humor, like sugar-free.
Sugar-free dark humor, nah, man. Give me the full fat one.
No, because some is too much, yeah. And also as well, it's just like there's too much at stake now, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's too much at stake. That's what it is.
But now it's just like, whew, you might lose everything for a laugh. Is it worth it? Not really. Yeah,
it's kind of worth it. Still do for the crack.
Okay.
Because you never really lose everything. Like really, I don't actually even think cancel culture truly exists. Maybe I want to keep on testing it.
I don't know, man. I feel like when people lose their jobs and stuff, like, or you know, people don't respect them, or you know, heckling them, or you know, like sending them hate mail all the time. That's a big adjustment. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I'm not here for that.
For anything though.
Yeah, but like,
you're like
you can.
People are gonna hate you.
Yeah. But I don't want that anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I think I will always, like, you know, rein myself in a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's some things for public, there's something that are not. Like,
nah,
I just don't need to.
I feel you.
It's not necessary. Just not necessary.
When was his first look, man?
I know it. Like, I'm refreshing, but I usually get an email as well at the same time, and I haven't gotten that yet. So
it may be one of those late ones for real.
It may be.
Yeah.
It may be. A couple of people.
Cool.
So yeah, someone was asking about the halftime show again. Yes, I did watch it. I watched it live. Did we say this already?
Yeah. Usher, innit?
Yeah.
Did Usher perform his new? Did he perform any new things? Because he dropped a new album.
He didn't. He didn't. Not one.
Yeah, it's all old.
I'm gonna write a list of things of why this was not the greatest show.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one when we do the pod, because I think it was. So that's great.
The greatest ever.
No, not the greatest ever. The greatest so far that Rock Nation has produced. I think he's.
Oh, okay. That's a very small window. That's like what, 3? Okay, yeah. If you're gonna put a competition that you can win, okay, then yes.
Someone said, "Can Usher fight?" Because he hugs on these women like he can.
Honestly, you know, because the way he was hugging up Alicia Keys, I was thinking, is Swiss gonna be all right with this?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, marching on stage after patting him real quick.
No, he put out something and said, like, you guys are focusing on the wrong thing. Didn't you see her dress? Like, these are two greats performing at the same time. Like,
big up Swiss, man.
Do you know what I mean? People are calling them a simp and stuff.
I mean, the thing is, this is what I'm saying about social media. Yeah, he literally is just secure. He's secure in his relationship, and people are calling him a simp because he's not cussing out Usher. I haven't seen the performance though. I haven't actually seen the performance. So if he's grinding up on her or something, maybe.
He's hugging. There's no space. So you know, like when he danced with Beyonce, there was bare space. Like I actually watched it again. There's bare space between them. There's no space. There's no air there.
No breathable air.
He's on her batty.
He's on her batty. His arms are around her neck.
Okay, all right. Maybe I should reserve my opinion for it.
I'm just like, bro. If you're secure, cool. But maybe I think she's doing a Jada. Is this a call for help, babe? Are you unhappy?
She went out.
She was out, man. She's
asking you, Sade, how did Niger do at Ofcon?
They lost.
Bro, it was a travesty. It was a travesty. The thing is, and I know we'll talk about it on the main show, because I know people are gonna come, but it's fine. Like, I'm still a proud Nigerian woman. It's not everything that you're gonna win. Do you know what I mean? Like, and also, you know, sometimes you might not win the battle, but you win the war. So it's all right. It means more to them. It means more. For us, we'll be winning continuously all the time anyway. So it's almost nothing. So that's my position.
That's your position with it, yeah?
The pepper was hot yesterday.
Nigerians needed to be humble when it happened.
The what?
Everyone's been saying that Nigerians needed to be humble.
You know what? That's nothing new. Every day people want to humble Nigerians. What's new? Nothing's new. Seriously. I'm used to it. What?
Crazy.
Seriously. I'm telling you. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. But you know, it's like when you got haters, this is what happens. This is what happens. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that was a lot. There was a lot going on yesterday. Let me give this one more refresh. It's gonna annoy me if we jump off and then it comes on.
Well, Dammy, actually, as an Akan, I can actually claim Ivory Coast and they're winning because we're the same tribe. So yes, it was like Ghana actually did win. But
French, you guys didn't win. You didn't win.
Claim Ivory Coast because we're the same tribe. So yeah.
Oh my god. Such a beg. Everyone's begging it. But okay, cool. Do you? Oh, mate. No, it was hot. It was hot. The pepper was too hot, man. It was too hot. But people were doing. But the thing is, it's just like for some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But when Nigerians are having jokes, everyone takes it so seriously. Do you know what I mean? Like they can't laugh again.
Nah.
There is that.
Can't laugh again. Seriously, the elephant trembled the eagle.
Yeah, this preview ain't even on Twitter either, so fuck knows.
Hmm?
No, I was looking for this preview on Twitter, but it's not actually
maybe
there.
one of the late ones.
Tammy said, no, you didn't. Sorry, but you didn't even collect a medal.
The thing is, I've left Ghana a time ago. Like Ghana, breaks your heart.
No,
So
you guys. To be fair, Ghana done well. They did do well. They did.
Excellent.
They tried.
Don't try.
God loves a try, man.
They tried. They beat some other people, innit? Just not us. That's all. And then we got beat. So you know, there's always someone else. Are you into football, Cam?
Yeah. I'm actually an Arsenal season ticket holder.
Oh, serious?
Wow. Oh, so
yeah.
you were super happy then yesterday.
Yeah. Absolutely slapped West Ham 6-0 differently.
6-0. Seriously. I didn't even know they'd done that, those kind of numbers anymore.
Yeah, same to be fair. Even though that saying that over the last couple of years, I think it's over the last 2 years. Yeah, we've had a lot of big big performances: 5-0, 4-0, 6-0. But yeah, we're not great. You know what I'm saying? We're still fighting for the. We're not first. City and Liverpool are very, very dominant, unfortunately.
Okay.
But we see.
No, that was a good thrashing because I left the house. I live in Stratford, so I left the house at the end of the game. And there was so much police around because they just fought the West Ham fans.
It's going to be fuming.
Serious.
A thrashing like that, it can just get a little bit crazy.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't see some people. I mean, you probably would have seen some people before halftime before the end of the game because they left a lot. Half the stadium left. Literally, they left.
Wait, what? They left?
They just left. We were beating them 4-0 in the first half.
That's crazy.
Stratford was a mess. Like it took me so long getting out of East London. And I'm thinking, no, but the game ain't finished yet. And then I was hearing people just like doing their chants, and it's like, oh no, like don't mash up the streets. But it was messy.
Yeah, they quit, man. They quit. They said, "Nah, we ain't staying here to watch this team."
I would do the same.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I would leave too.
It's time still.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, let me refresh again. Seriously.
Yeah, I just refreshed. It's not on YouTube.
No.
It's not there. Okay, let me try Insta.
I'll have to catch it in a bit because I'm gonna have to watch make some food.
I did just see what do you call it? Whitney's thing. If you want to have a quick look before we go.
Oh yeah, go on.
Just to show the first set of visuals that they're showing here.
Whitney and Gymshark.
Yeah. This is what it's looking like. Cute, right?
All right, here it is. Come on.
Okay.
She's breaking boundaries and stuff. What's what she's doing. So it's about the headband, really. The diffuse sweat headband.
Is that, who's that on the, I thought that was Ella on the right for a second. Then,
oh my god. Does look like Ella. Maybe they done it on purpose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm loving the tones though. Look at that dark skin, man. The complexion.
I know. Seriously. Sick of everything.
No, that looks lovely.
But yeah, this is what it's looking like. So for textures hair, basically, price out. They'll be available on the 15th of February, priced at £20.
Wow. Okay.
20 buffers.
£20 for a headband. I mean, I can't lie. I'd probably get it.
You're a joker.
I probably would.
It's actually a Gymshark headband. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Trying to get them diversity quota. They got to make sure. I like that.
Gymshark do be supporting though because they work, or I should say Jean, she works with them a lot, kind of thing. She's been in their campaigns, they sponsor her events and stuff and everything like that. So they know the culture, I would say. Like, do you know what I mean? They're aware there's money here for sure.
I remember when they first ever launched. I used to wear them when they launched. I pumped so much money into that brand when they first started. I loved it. And then eventually, I remember fast forward 10 years, it's worth like $1 billion now, £1 billion, whatever. Yeah, it's incredible. I haven't bought anything for a while. I haven't actually gone on the website for a while, but they're
they got a shop now in Regent Street. Is it Regent Street?
I'm a full on retail shop.
They done really well, man. Ben's the guy's name.
Yeah, just that English guy, isn't it? That English boy.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's a big one.
Sick. Okay, guys. I think we're gonna call it a day. First look, I'm gonna refresh one more time.
Refresh once more. Have a bit of luck.
You know what I mean?
Oh, nah.
Nah, it's not there.
Nah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not out, but we will be back again, obviously. Sorry, actually, let me just say thank you, Cam, for your time. Really appreciate you jumping on with us. Seriously, it's really good.
Always, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for having me on, man.
Of course, of course. Where can people find you, for those that don't know?
Hit me up, guys, on YouTube, Topical Juice, on Instagram, Topical Juice, TikTok, Topical Juice, and Bigo, Topical Juice. Yeah, TOPICAL Juice, like tropical without the R. You can hit me up everywhere. And yeah, I'm about, man. I'm about.
Nice. Cool. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 12, talking the same stuff, probably because tonight's episode might be rubbish. But yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you follow us on all platforms, YouTube, Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans, Com, and Hey, it's Sade Salami. Also, share with like-minded people, and Replay Gang, make sure you leave a comment for us as well. We love seeing your comments. Okay, we are back tomorrow. See them. Bye.
Peace and love, baby.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man.